Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are here at Fanboy Expo. It is convention time once again. So let's go into Fanboy Expo and meet some celebrities. Lee Majors is going to be here today. Lindsay Wagner is going to be here. A bunch of big celebrities are going to be here. Weird Al and Gene Simmons. Let's go. I haven't been to a convention in a hot minute, but I think the last convention that I went to was MegaCon all the way back in February. Yeah, so like February until now. That was the last convention. It's in the MegaCon Convention Center. Fanboy Expo is up this way. Parking for the expo today, Saturday, was $23. I was able to get the front row parking lot. So lot number 1, pretty good, considering today is Saturday. All right, we are entering Fanboy Expo right in here. All right, so this is the convention. Oh wow, check that out. Look at this huge Bender from Futurama. That is awesome. It says "Take me home," so it's for sale. Okay, so this is the vendor room. This is where everybody sells all their stuff. Weapons, Thor's hammer you can buy. Pretty cool. Keyblade up there. Those are pretty cool keyblades, wow. Big Hero 6 one, Hercules one. Oh wow, there's a Monsters Inc. one. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Gumby, Lord of the Rings figures. Really cool vintage toys. Wonder Woman, that's so cool. Got a Sports Illustrated Michael Jordan, $20, that's cool. Wrestling Superstars, 8. High Times, 10. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of vintage wrestler magazines here. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. Wow, check this out. Spider-Man signed cast, $3,500. That is insane. Kristen Dunst is down there. Let's see who else we can find. Sam Raimi. I guess Tobey Maguire, TM. He only signed a TM. That is pretty cool. And this one is the Tim Burton Wednesday cast signed Netflix poster, $3,500. And this one's $3,000 for the Batman. That is awesome. Here's a toy booth with a bunch of Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends. Pretty cool. Here's a few signed Funko Pops from Ashley Eckstein, Warwick Davis. All right, here's a bunch of DS games that they have. Just common ones: Duck Dynasty, Jonah's Brain Age, Nancy Drew, Camp Rock, Finding Nemo for 3DS. Here comes an alien. Hello. This booth has a Japanese in-box Nintendo 64, $250. This is not brand new, however, but it's really cool. And they also have a bunch of Nintendo 64 games over here. A bunch of Japanese. Ooh, Pokemon. That's awesome. Mickey, Pokemon Stadium. Oh wow, look, a Yosemite Sam figure. Pretty awesome. You got these Ninja Turtles collector's cards, movie edition. This is a really old book. School Days, Disneyville. Wow, this is really old. What year is this? Let me look. Let's see, do they have the year in here? 1939. This could be yours for only $10. All right, so this booth has a bunch of VHS tapes. UHF, this one is a DVD. This is the Weird Al movie. This one's a graded Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 9.4. That is a very good grade, $200. Got a bunch of old movies here. They're $5. Abyss, Salem's Lot, Star Wars, St. Elmo's Fire. Yep, pretty cool VHS tapes. And over here they have a whole bunch of horror movies. Dracula, Fargo, Rocketeer. Some of them are horror, some of them are regular. Cool. That's awesome.
Thank you. Love the red hood.
Thank you.
And this is the celebrity room, just in the back over here. Got a bunch of celebrities here. Lee Majors, I bet, is in the middle over there, where that big line is. Sean Astin, Corey Feldman, they're here. The Goonies. They're having a Goonies reunion. I hope I can get a few celebrity interactions on camera. That'd be really cool if they would allow me to film them signing. Oh, there's more to the convention over here. Okay, over here there's more celebrities. Wow. Okay, so this is probably where Lee Majors is and Weird Al Yankovic is. Robbie Benson, who voices the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, 1991 is here. Pretty cool. You get to meet Robbie Benson. And the cast of Dallas is going to be here today. Patrick Duffy and Linda Gray is here. Never seen the show, but that's pretty cool. All right, so that just went down. I met Lee Majors and he signed my Thrilljoy Chase figure. And at his table, it said no video recording, so I couldn't get a recording of him signing it. But he was a really nice guy. Really awesome that I met him. Now let's go meet Weird Al. All right, so this big line over here is for Sean Astin from Lord of the Rings. He's very popular here at Fanboy Expo. Huge line.
All right. Okay.
Have one of these?
Somewhere.
Somewhere? That's awesome.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay, so I just met the legend, Weird Al Yankovic. Dare to be stupid, he wrote on my figure. Alright, they have the Blockbuster experience here, and we're gonna do it right now. From Bend, Oregon, these are pop-ups, and they bring them to local conventions here in Orlando. All right, it was $10 for entry. And look at this. It is a Blockbuster. Very cool. They got this old pinball machine. Pretty cool. They're playing RoboCop on the VHS tape player. Back to the Future on this really cool old Magnavox TV. Got that popcorn machine there. This is so cool. You can rent all these movies. Oh, you can actually buy these movies here. $5 for all movies. Got this really cool display of Roadhouse. Vintage display. And here is the VHS tape wall. Tons of VHS tapes. Wow. Bunch of great classics. Tim Allen, the Santa Claus, Overboard, Dude, Where's My Car, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Field of Dreams, Mask, never heard of that movie before, Roadhouse, Face Off, Schindler's List. They got the setup of a couch here, of a retro living room. Pretty cool. Oh, they got the Simpsons telephone. That's pretty cool. I know that because I have that. Family movies. Lizzie McGuire movie. Hocus Pocus. Ice Age. Brave. Lots of Disney movies. Ratatouille. Cheaper by the Dozen. Princess Diaries. Horror. This is the horror section. Wow, that's a really cool old display. Got a bunch of comedy movies here. Great Outdoors, one of my favorite movies. I just saw Throw Mama on the Train this year for the first time. It was pretty funny. Fast Times at Richmond High. Grease, Crybaby, The Goonies. You can get that signed by everybody here. Labyrinth, Eddie Murphy. And they have a wall for video games. Pretty cool Nightmare Before Christmas display. That's really awesome. Not for sale, these vintage magazines. You can buy some magnets over here. Blockbuster magnets, stickers, $2. They got some buttons, pins. Here's the merchandise. Okay, so they got a bunch of merchandise back there. They got bucket hats, t-shirts, glasses. Pretty cool. I might get something. I don't know. They have a Blockbuster candle. That's pretty cool. They got the last Blockbuster movie. This is a documentary about the Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon. $25. You can get employee name tags for $10. Here's a sticker sheet for $8. Back there they have the what's available now from back in the day. Looper, Total Recall, Stolen, Ted, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Oh, so these are 2012 movies. Okay. All right, so that's it. That's a little tour of the Blockbuster pop-up here in Fanboy Expo. So it's $10 and you get access for the whole day. Bye. Look at that. That is awesome.
Sure.
Dang, that's awesome.
That one is 1.5. And as a matter of fact, she's with it. She's with it.
Vader is coming. Hello, Darth Vader. That's an awesome Darth Vader costume. Hello, Batman. What's up? That's awesome. Is that a Pikachu Deadpool costume? That is awesome. Thank you. There's a Labubu walking around. Great costume. Labubu. I immediately noticed in this booth these Beatles statues. These are really cool. $500. Bob's Big Boy Bank here. That's cool. $20. This a bank too? Yes, this is another bank. What's this Wonder Woman? That's pretty cool. It's a doll. $40. Wow, this booth has a Kiss lava lamp. You don't see these every day. That is awesome. $175. You can buy it and get it signed by Gene Simmons. Check out these vintage Masters of the Universe banks. These are $50. $65 for Skeletor. Check out these really cool vans for Star Wars. This is really awesome. $80. Wow, they're expensive. This one's $60, and this one's $60. Vintage Ghostbusters Ecto 1 with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Oh wow, this is so cool. A Bubble Bath Batman, $15, brand new. All right, and that's it for the convention, the Fanboy Expo 2025. I met a few celebrities. I met Weird Al Yankovic, and I also met Lee Majors. So Gene Simmons is here also, so I'm not paying $250 to meet Gene Simmons. That's pretty insane. So it's $250 for an autograph, and it's $300 for a professional photo. So I guess I'll skip Gene Simmons this time. All right, that was Fanboy Expo 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please give this video a like. It really helps out the channel a lot. And subscribe. Subscribe for more videos. See you in the next one.